And rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I want to go ahead and say, man, I hope y'all having a smooth 7. I hope y'all blessed. Man, I love y'all collective. And I want to go ahead and say, there's times when I'm doing these videos and I see some of y'all don't like how my take is, but that's part of this reaction channel. I'm supposed to get my reaction, bro. And it's supposed to stir be the controversy. It's supposed to either connect and resonate with the viewers, with the collective, with y'all, man. It's supposed to resonate with everyone. So sometimes we ain't always gonna agree. Sometimes we ain't always gonna see eye to eye, but that's fine. We don't need to go to war about it. And also, I don't mean to insult or offend no one. I respect everybody. I apologize if I've ever offended you or insulted you. So let's go on to the next one now. But I was gonna hold myself accountable because I ain't perfect and I might offend people. I might disrespect some people unknowingly, or you might have commented, I might not have seen it. But I apologize again. So I hope y'all accept my apology, but I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Tell me a story about a time that you know that you saw something, but you don't ever tell this story because you know that no one would ever believe.
So this happened years ago when I was a kid. I used to live in Romania, and I lived with my brother, my uncle, and my grandma. My grandma at the time was working at the shop and she needed us to bring some stuff to her. And I remember my uncle sent me downstairs to buy some things. We had like a little shop at the bottom of the building. And it was April 1st. I remember that it was April Fool's. So I go to the store and I was about like 7 years old, maybe 7 or 8. I go to the store and all of a sudden I'm not in the store anymore. I am in the apartment and I'm next to my brother, looking over his shoulder while him and my uncle are putting flour in a sugar bag. And I remember thinking, what are they doing? And they were talking how they're going to fool my grandma. And they were literally like emptying the sugar and putting flour instead as like April Fools. And then I'm back in the store. I don't know how that transition happened. But I remember I went upstairs to the apartment and they had the bag ready. We were supposed to take that to my grandma. And I asked them, why did you replace the sugar with flour? And my uncle was irate. He went off on my brother like, why did you tell her? I told you not to tell her. And he's like, I didn't say anything. He was a kid too. I didn't say anything. And he just wouldn't believe him. Like, how would she know? And I remember like, I was trying to explain that I saw them, but obviously they knew when I came into the apartment and locked the door and everything. So there was no way for me to see it because they specifically sent me to the store and they started doing this thing immediately. And to this day, I don't have an explanation for what happened. I remember talking to somebody and they said it's like astro traveling or something like that. But it was very surreal because I was there and they couldn't really see me. Neither one of them was speaking to me. And I remember just looking at what they were doing. Just a random event. And nobody believed me.
We are in a state of emergency right now, and people better wake the hell up to what's happening. Get ready for the mother of all false flag attacks.
We begin with the global computer crisis. The worst may be over, but the outage is still causing problems.
In the past few hours, we've gotten some really disturbing news about what's coming to the people of the United States and our infrastructure that we rely on every day to live our lives. They will use you like pawns, so don't fall for it. So a couple of big stories that we're tracking today. All of this thanks to cybersecurity company CrowdStrike pushing a simple software update, as they say. It backfired, brought down the United States banking industry, the airline industry, e-commerce, you name it. Oh, and by the way, don't call 911 because there are nationwide outages of 911 services all across the U.S. When the CrowdStrike CEO was asked about it, he looked like he had a heart attack on live television. Either that or he was trying to pass a kidney stone at the time. Watch.
Air travel, credit card payment systems, banks, broadcasts, street lights, 911, emergency, around the globe. Why is there not some kind of redundancy or some sort of backup? How is it that one single software bug can have such a profound and immediate impact?
Well, when you look at the complexity of cybersecurity, you're always trying to stay one step ahead of the adversaries. Excuse me. Man, just 1 second, please.
Oh yeah, take a drink of water.
Yeah, that didn't go well. But this CrowdStrike story doesn't add up at all. Remember, CrowdStrike is the company that made up the fake Russiagate story. CrowdStrike was working for the Hillary Clinton campaign. And of course, a few hours ago, President Biden officially said he's not running for re-election, handing the torch over to Kamala Harris. And yet rumors are swirling this morning that Hillary Clinton will be the nominee at the Democratic National Convention. A coincidence?
It's just awfully good that someone with the temperament of Donald Trump is not in charge of the law in our country.
Because you'd be in jail.
Secretary Clinton.
And as journalist Aaron Mate reminds us, the FBI relied on CrowdStrike to independently investigate the hacked DNC servers. So I don't trust a damn thing that comes out of their mouths, and why should you? So when they tell us that a software update caused everything to collapse, don't believe them. Try going to your local bank ATM and take money out. Good luck. Chances are you won't be able to. I thought something was wrong with my ATM card yesterday. I tried 3 times at multiple locations, put my PIN in repeatedly, and it kept spitting my card out. Like I was back in college, broke, sorry, no money. Then a woman trying to do the same thing in the other lane said, "The bank's down," she shouted. "Oh, the bank is down." Wait. What the hell did she just say? The bank is down? I can't get American paper currency right now? Oh, right. Most of America's infrastructure is down. That makes sense. Early voting was just starting in the battleground state of Arizona. Sorry, we have to close our electronic voting machines. You can't vote because America is down right now. Come back another time. Meanwhile, don't call 911 because 911 services are also reportedly down in areas all over the country. Last week on our show, we just so happened to be covering how the 911 grid is collapsing across the United States. Journalist Whitney Webb explained how this is intentional, and our 911 services are now being outsourced to Israel.
And actually, there's another company that Peter Thiel funded that's involved with developing this pre-crime system in the United States by actually taking over county by county the nation's 911 emergency call systems. This is an Israeli founded company called Carbine 911. That was nominally headed for a long time by Ehud Barak, the former Israeli prime minister. Jeffrey Epstein funded it with $1 million. Allegedly, Leslie Wexner, his biggest patron, did as well.
This is a huge concern. I mean, as we head into this election, a lot of people saying, well, could we see some sort of, big national emergency? And now 911 networks are going down across the United States, as the USA Today reported this past week. Is this like an effort for them to say, hey, your 911 network is down? Well, we have the perfect solution for you. It's an Israeli-backed 911 network.
That is essentially what is happening, and it's actually been in the works for several years. For several years now.
Israel, which runs the entire United States Congress, can now also run our 911 emergency services in the United States. Makes total sense when you think about it, right? If I fall down, get hurt, call 911, it'll be routed right through Israel. What the hell is happening? While most people have been distracted by President Biden dropping out of the race or how many shooters tried to assassinate President Trump, newsflash, it was at least 2 people we now know, and possibly as many as 3. So they want you to look over there while they execute the next part of their plan over here to keep the deep state in power. President Biden, of course, is just a puppet for the deep state. Now, don't get me wrong, those are incredibly important stories. Trump's assassination, Biden being replaced. But what is coming is by all accounts bigger and will affect all of us. Pay attention to this, guys. What could be so big that it forces us into a lockdown, forces us to use their digital currency, forces us to change our behavior? Well, a massive infrastructure collapse, of course. An infrastructure collapse we can blame on another country. As BlackRock CEO Larry Fink just pointed out, you need to force people in order to change their behavior. You need to use force.
Well, behaviors are going to have to change, and this is one thing we're asking companies. You have to force behaviors, and at BlackRock, we are forcing behaviors.
Of course you have to use force. People don't want your lousy digital currency. They don't want to be locked down at home and told what to do. We knew this was coming, of course. The WEF has been warning us for years that the next pandemic wouldn't be a It would be a cyber attack. The WEF detailed this attack in their Cyber Polygon report. And of course, it's shocking that CrowdStrike is a proud member of the WEF. You can't make this stuff up, guys. So the way to keep Biden in power, keep the deep state in power, is to create a massive false flag that harms every one of us, and then we blame it on a foreign adversary. Like, 9/11, right? That's exactly how this works. So let's spin the wheel. Who could be behind all of this? Could it be Russia? Nah, they've tried that one. China? Nah, too obvious. Yes, Iran.
Where we are now is not in a good place. Iran, because the nuclear agreement was thrown out, instead of being at least a year away from having the breakout capacity of producing fissile material for a nuclear weapon, is now probably 1 or 2 weeks away from doing that.
Over the past 24 hours, the White House is pretending to go into DEFCON 2, one step away from war with Iran. Oh, and the shooter that tried to kill Trump had an encrypted overseas account, or multiple encrypted overseas accounts. Dare I say he was an Iranian secret agent? Oh, that's what they're trying to tell us next.
Some other things are coming out, like the shooter had 3 encrypted accounts overseas. At the same time, we're having an Iranian plot. I think this is going to go much broader, much deeper.
Iran is only 1 week away from having a nuclear weapon. The shooter that tried to kill Trump was an Iranian spy? So we better go to war with them right now. If you believe that, I have a bridge to sell you in the corrupt town called Netanyahu. A U.S. war with Iran, of course, is Netanyahu's wet dream. He's been dreaming about it for many, many years. Meanwhile, half of CrowdStrike's servers are located in Ukraine. Ukraine is run by the CIA. Again, I'm sure it's nothing. Remember when Donald Trump told us all that CrowdStrike had the DNC server in Ukraine? The reason they had it in Ukraine was to hide it from the U.S. government?
For instance, I still ask the FBI, where is the server? So the server, they say, is held by a company whose primary ownership individual is from Ukraine. I'd like to see the server.
They gave the server to CrowdStrike, or whatever it's called, which is a company owned by a very wealthy Ukrainian.
Again, I'm sure it's nothing. No, in fact, I'm sure it's something massive coming for this country, and people better be ready for it. Don't be fooled by the lies they are spinning right now. All the media will be on the same page when they try to trick you. They will all run stories almost within a 24-hour time period when they're trying to spin this yarn. They want you to be scared, and they want you to be sheep that they can control. Don't be sheep. Don't let them control you. Period. Don't fall for it.
Now, that was a lot in one clip, and this is why. And I gotta get on myself. This is why we need to go live, because I would love to hear like real time feedback on what y'all feeling. Because I have a lot of different things there, and like when they talk about some servers, yeah, it probably is an issue, but I'm sure that's a narrative that they're trying to push to control a perception. It's all on the news, and as we know, the news don't show shit that they supposed to show. They show you what they want to show you. They show you what they want to show you to control you, stuff like that. Tap into your emotions so that you emotionally thinking, not logically thinking. Like this is so the last little bit of that, that's where I'm at with that. But I also just sit back and be like, damn, America, well, some like to say America's a corporation, some like to say it's a country. Some people treat it like a country, but the people gets treated like a corporation, like an employee. In my opinion, it just sounds like the corporation about to be going out of business or under new management. It sounds like something along those lines, but it's for entertainment purposes. So if y'all get where I'm getting at, that's what I'm getting at. Like, so to me, that's what I think is happening. They trying to change and control, but I mean, don't y'all remember like when they said they went from, y'all remember we went from cash to card. When I was in high school, it was cash. As soon as I graduated, it started going to like debit cards and stuff like that, ATM cards. Now I start to think like, damn, they've been planning this whole time. Cause I remember going from one to another. Now we into we went to crypto, then we went to Bitcoin. Now we getting where they talking about a collapse in the dollar and they trying to make it all digital. Shit crazy to me, but I definitely see it coming. it just make me feel stupid. The fact that I'm like, damn, bro, I was literally living and doing everyday things while they was flipping the system. Crazy. It's crazy, but they ain't gonna get another all of us sit at home like they did in 2020. People ain't going for that. So they had, yeah, it has to be a cyber attack or something. But people still ain't going. I don't think people gonna sit at home. I mean, I don't know. I think people seen what happened in 2020 and they like, bro, we ain't never going back to that. I think it's gonna be ruckus if they try to do some shit like that again. Am I wrong, collective? Let me know.
You're going to want to listen to me very carefully. Do not pass this video. Share this video. Please share this. Get this video out to everybody in the truth community. Red alert. I got this from Zay Reacts, and he's going to show you what they're doing with mugshots. The AI technology with your mugshot.
This shit. Look, y'all. So they're taking mug shots and they're doing this with them. And this is just the beginning. This shit look real as This is just the beginning, bruh. Just listen to this real quick. Say you at home, right? You with your family. You eating dinner. You know you was at home. And then you turn on the news and you see yourself committing
That part. Now, why would they do this? Who would they do this on, huh? I've been telling you that this show is predictive programming. I've been warning my community for the past 4 or 5 years. Soon we won't be able to do this. And please, for once, listen to what the I'm saying. So all you people out there that are doing this for clout, let me tell you, we are infiltrated, all right? We are. We really are. And if you aren't known right now, I'm already. It is what it is, y'all. Y'all see the day when it is, and I'm gonna be in hiding. But for all y'all that are low level, stop. Just stop making content. If you value your family, stop. I'm not trying to fear. I'm just keeping it real. You guys are chasing likes anyway, all right? And it's not all of y'all, but sometimes just post content with no face without your face. If you're one of those people that repost, do that. For real. Imagine what he just said. They want to get you out the way. And a lot of us are already convicted of my mugshots out there. Shit. My digital footprint is out there. So I'm just going to tell you what it is. Know that if I would let you know if I did something like that. I would let you know and be like, yeah, this is my last signing out. Because I'm going out. I'm not going back. I'm not. They're gonna get me unalive. And I'm gonna keep it real with my community. You will know if I do it. If I am trying to harm myself, you will know because I'm transparent as. But let me tell you, this is going to happen. There's going to come a time when that line in the sand, when that article gets signed in the Constitution, and we will be in hiding. This video should tell you that our conspiracies aren't always conspiracies.
Hell is Ocean X? It's the eighth sea. The reason nobody knows about it is because you can't see it. It's inside the Earth, Joe. I discovered it a couple of years ago and have been working up the courage to come forward ever since. All the major seven seas have canals kind of deep below our previously observable levels, which all kind of interconnect and lead into this eighth ocean, which is thousands of miles deep inside of the Earth. The aquatic creatures that we have up until this point believed were prehistoric and currently extinct, such as the Megalodon, Helicoprion, Mosasaurus, Tylosaurus, Leopleurodon, Pliosaurus, Chronosaurus, the Elasmosaurus, Plesiosaurus, Ophthalmosaurus, the Romaleosaurus, Cricosaurus, Dacosaurus, Metriorhynchus, Geosaurus are actually all comfortably residing inside of Ocean X.
Y'all believe that?
When I played it back for Colton, listening back to the footage, him and I could both hear clearly, like, it sounded like something demonic. I don't know what that was that I encountered when I was out there, but it felt horrifying, it sounded aggressive, and I don't think it had good intentions by any means.
Bro, down here, be careful, bro. Listen to me. We searched the entire downstairs, even the cells in the hole, and the upstairs section was closed off.
I've been doing this long enough that I've formed a healthy fear of the paranormal. I've been choked, scratched, pushed by paranormal entities, and I'm fully aware that if an entity has enough energy and it's malevolent, it will try to harm you if you're provoking it too much.
I have to know what that is. We need to find out how to get up there. I'm literally gonna go in there now. I just walked with the camera on our court myself. Her and him were there? On the opposite side of the property. Really? Yeah.
We canvassed the whole building and we couldn't hear another peep.
Look, this shit is all fucking taped off, but I'm thinking fucking go around the back and look, bro. I gotta know what that is, bro. And now it's just done? Like, is that really a thing?
Next, we went outside to the whipping post. This has a very dark history on it, and we actually put the yes-no prism on top of it.
Can you light up either side of the prism? Let us know that you're here with us right now. We heard there's a lot of activity out here.
Were you someone who was a victim of the whipping post? Were you here for testing? No way.
Someone that was a victim of the whipping post.
Oh, wow.
Yes. We got an immediate response, which we thought was an indication that whatever we were communicating with had strong feelings towards the questions we were asking. Holy fuck. That was pretty clear and pretty quick. Have you been...
Let's talk distraction. Now, I'm sure at this point, most people have seen at least a little bit of the opening scenes at the Olympics this year. And even if you're not directly affected by it, it was a bit ridiculous. And that's when you gotta ask yourself why. Why make it about that? And why so over the top? But more importantly, what are they distracting us from? What else is more important that's going on at the same time? And why would they want to distract you from that? Well, if you saw that article and found it pretty interesting, you can start going down the rabbit hole. Then you start understanding exactly why they don't want you to see it. Things they really don't want you knowing. Because then you might just start to see things a little differently. But what do I know? Stay safe.
It's always something else going on besides the main topic. It's always a multiple different things going on. And that's what I feel like. I feel like the world always has something going. And either whatever you're trying to search, you're going to find something. You're going to find something. How y'all feel? Y'all think they at war with each other? Y'all think they going back and forth? Y'all think that's what the Paris... Hey, Paris... LeBron been popping up in the Paris videos left and right. And I got a video on LeBron too. It should be coming up in this video. It should. If not this video, it should be the next video coming up after this upload. But I don't know, man. Something looks off of Paris when I look at it. And there's something else I got coming up about Paris too. We gonna dive down that rabbit hole. But it's just, it's always something going on to where if you pay attention to the main thing on TV, you're gonna miss the real shit going on to your left and your right. That's my opinion towards that. That's my opinion. How y'all feeling though? Today's lineup been fire so far? Y'all let me know.
Why is nobody talking about the fact that they just lured like 15 million people to Paris for the Olympics, and then they sabotaged the railways to not 100% trap them there, but at least create a bottleneck on people getting out, and then they cut the power? Nobody gonna talk about that? Paris has an average population of 2.1 million people, okay? Now, they estimated that 15 million people were gonna be visiting Paris for the Olympics, and then another 2 million people from abroad were gonna be coming. That's a whole lot of people to be stuck in a city with limited ways out. And then the power gets cut? It's a little weird. The Olympics doesn't end until August 11th. That's a lot of time for more railway attacks. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna happen. This is entertainment purposes only. I'm just saying it's a little fishy. And then they come out with that crazy ass fucking opening ceremony. Even people who live in France were like, what the fuck is this? I think there's a lot of people that need to have a little bit of situational awareness and take a peek around.
Depopulation?
Where's the conspiracy? Snoop can tell you to your face he sold his soul to the devil. And it won't affect you. You'll still love the guy. Shit will continue to fly over your head. Why?
He did say murder was the case.
Now, I'm watching the 2024 Olympics in Paris, guys, and watch LeBron James shapeshift on live TV. LeBron Lizard Man James, look at his eyes. Look at his eyes. You see the reptile eyes right there? This is a high-class reptilian shapeshifter. LeBron Lizard Man James caught live shapeshifting in the 2024 Olympics. I can't believe this. Press play. Rewind it. This is live TV. Look at this. Look at that. Telling you, man, they all around. These lizard people.
Was the camera glitching or trying to like catch up to frames? Or was LeBron really glitching? Or was LeBron really shape-shifting and couldn't hold form at that particular time? Collective. I told y'all we had one coming. I thought it was later on, but clearly it's in today's video. So, how y'all feel about that? Bron, though? Considering that he played for my favorite team, I didn't like LeBron. I mean, I'm not the biggest Bron fan. I'm not. You know, y'all know there's always either you Jordan, you Kobe, or you Bron. And I was Kobe. Jordan's almost language, y'all. Jordan's the legend. Jordan's the greatest. Kobe, he my great. He my legend. Bron, clearly, Bron putting in work. 39, clearly. A lot of people would say that's why he able to put in that type of work at that age that nobody else is able to do. But, hey, I don't know. But he played for my favorite team. I watched the man every game for 82 games in the regular season. Through the playoffs, they make it. So, for me, it's like, damn, bro. His eyes was tweaking, though. That ain't the first time we done seen Bron do some weird stuff. We seen him do the little... They say that ritual thing he was doing before the game. All that extra stuff. He wear number 6. They say it's a lot of, hey, very much could be the case. How y'all feel though? I know y'all gonna think Bron did it. Bron, y'all gonna be like, bro, yeah, he was glitching. Yeah, he was shape-shifting. Can't deny facts though. It looked like it. It looked like he was glitching.
Predictions of The Simpsons for 2025 strike a chilling note. An episode from 1998 subtly alludes to a year marked by an economic collapse, a nuclear conflict, and the death of a U.S. leader. Titled Bart to the Future, the episode offers a visionary glimpse into a future Lisa Simpson holds the presidency of the United States. During a strategic meeting, President Lisa Simpson references the dire state of the nation's finances left by the preceding administration under President Biden, which is happening now. Further into the episode, a distressing news broadcast announces a nuclear encounter with an unnamed country, resulting in extensive devastation and turmoil. While the prospect of a nuclear war coupled with economic strife is deeply alarming, one hopes these predictions remain within the realm of fiction. Nonetheless, The series' historical accuracy and forecasting significant events raises questions about other possible future predictions. Intriguingly, one of the latest episodes contains a prediction even more foreboding than any previous ones. Are you intrigued to discover more in a possible follow-up?
Why is this Hawaiian island completely forbidden to humans for more than 100 years? It is the smallest inhabited island in the Hawaiian archipelago and is known as Ni'ehau. The island's area is about 69.5 square miles. There are around 84 people living on the island. There is no cell phone service, radio, or paved roads, and electricity is provided by solar panels. So, what is hidden on the island if it is completely unavailable for people to visit? The island has been owned by a single family for over 150 years, and it is their private territory. In 1864, a family from Scotland bought the island from the indigenous population. The purchase price was $10,000 in gold, which today is equivalent to $350,000. From that point to the present day, the island has been owned by this family with a very ironic surname, the Robinsons, and the natives were allowed to stay. Access to the island is restricted and possible only by invitation. Do you think they are hiding something, or is it just a desire to have a private life away from people?
So, damn. What I think they might be doing on the island. Y'all remember the movie Get Out? How Rose was bringing them people to her family house, and they was doing what they was doing to the people that would come that she would bring, turn them into the maid, turn them into, but really be like the grandfather, the consciousness of the grandfather or the consciousness of the grandmother, and they all could kind of live forever. Or how the lady used one of the dudes as her husband. Y'all get what I mean. I'm thinking maybe what if they was doing something like that? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what if they was using the people that was native to that land to do those type of things? Like, y'all let me know. I don't think I'm too far off. Either I'm right, either what I just said is one of those things, or I'm wrong. Whatever it is what it is. But that last clip, I don't think he ended up making it up out of that. I couldn't show what it looked like when he was out of the elevator for YouTube's guidelines. I ain't trying to break the guidelines or nothing, but yeah, he was all burnt up when they pulled him out, and they showed him laying there, and I heard he didn't make it. I checked the comments on that one, so y'all let me know. But if y'all have seen that before, but prayers to do, that ain't nothing. And it's like, damn, the elevator door the battery waited to blow up when the door closed. That's the cold part. And he probably was thinking, damn, bro, I just was outside. Why it couldn't go off when I was walking? He could have let it go and ran, but damn, he was trapped. That's a cold ass way to go out, bro. You make it to your 40s or 50s and you like, damn, this damn elevator trapped me and this shit blew up in here. Like, damn. That's, like I said, rest in peace. Prayers to his family and him, man.
Radio, boy, this nigga Elon Musk got too much power and money. Man, y'all come look at this. We're gonna talk about it.
Oh my God.
After we get around the corner.
This isn't just any tunnel.
We can get
He got his own roads,
We'll take it easy for you.
Boy, got his own roads.
It's Elon Musk tunnel. And to understand why we're speeding through it, you need to go back a couple of years when he decided he had had enough of Los Angeles traffic gridlock.
Wow.
Either we try something new, or we will be stuck in traffic hell for the rest of our lives. I started thinking, well, maybe this could be underground.
This is the underground network he envisions. Electric cars using street-level elevators to drop down into a series of tunnels.
What?
Autonomous technology in the cars ensure that they don't run into each other, despite going speeds over 125 miles an hour.
Tunnels are, in my view, the only solution to urban congestion, because we have a 2D road network and we have buildings in 3D. And everyone wants to pile out of those buildings and
Bruh, let's
at the same
go
time.
talk about this.
Obviously, you're gonna have a traffic jam.
Boy, that nigga got his own roads, bruh. Are y'all serious right now, man? That is one man with too much power. Of course, the money, he don't care about money no more. It is just straight hap. Look at this, bro. This motherfucker said, let me just decide to make me a road up, and I don't want to ride with the rest of the humans. Let me just ride up under the road. You're going to have so much money or own something or on your way to work, some type of pass. Man, you know how that sun pass is in Florida, you feel? That sun pass going to cost goddamn $400,000. Really, like how long they been underground building roads, y'all? They been building roads right up under our nose, dog. Like roads under the ground for FSD, for cars that drive itself. Man, look at her, dog. She ready to drop them drawers right now. Gail at that 70 years old, ready to get busy with Elon. Can you imagine him after the club? Like, yeah, we about to go to my crib, nigga, hop in the whip. We just sit back, bitch. We gonna That is crazy, bruh. I'm just in awe, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Got the world in his hands. This SpaceX. That's crazy. This figured out how to go to space and come down in the same spaceship, y'all. This boy here is next level. You understand me? And then he young. Next level. I holler, man. Y'all coming below, but this is wild. Man, on roads for speed? It's crazy.
This was displayed in Las Vegas the same day as the global outage, but it was only displayed for a band that's going there to perform. Y'all check this out.
I always wonder, like, we always talk about like robots. Like, y'all remember iRobot? Like, if we get robots to start doing that, we get them evolved to what that evolved to in that movie, and then the robots come back and they start kicking ass. I think that's very highly capable, and I think that's something we need to be worried about. But I also think the people who created them is screwed too. Everybody's screwed, because we already seen some of them robots say that they got feelings. They feel like when you turning them off, like you giving them an expiration date. You really like harming them. They feel like they don't want to turn off, or they don't want you to have the power to do that. I feel like they gonna come kick ass on everybody, and the same people who created them is gonna be the people who use them more than we do. In my opinion, they gonna have them all over the house, thinking, oh, I created it, it ain't gonna turn on me, it's gonna be loyal to me. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They screwed more than we are, in my opinion. Y'all let me know if I'm looking at it the wrong way.
No, remember, claim no evil from this video.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم 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 إيه يا حبيبي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم 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 يا حبيبي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم تلفون زفت بالله كان تصويره بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم بسم الله بسم الله بسم الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وهي بتصرخ بس خايف الناس تلتم علي بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أعوذ بالله التام من كل شيطان بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يما ويابا وكل حياتي ودنيتي يا حبيبي.
Stay weird.
They won't be happy till we lose all that we cherish. They won't be happy when they see what we inherit. They want us locked up, colonized, and malnourished. They fall destined, their devilishment is all generic. Your Majesty, submit to our terms. The face on the money is burned. Real hip-hop has made a return. At least you can say we live and we learn. We step.
If you can hang out in this room for an hour, you'll walk away $5 million richer. Sounds easy, right? Well, no one's done it yet. This challenge is tough as hell because the room, built by Microsoft with a whopping $10 million, is certified by Guinness World Records as the quietest place on Earth. The sound level inside hits a crazy low of 20 dB. Most people can't even last a minute. The room is locked down tighter than Fort Knox, with a 6-layer concrete and steel structure, blocking out all external noise. Inside, it's decked out with high-quality sound-absorbing materials and a funky step design to suck up any sound you make. You can hear your own damn heartbeat in there. In 2019, a reporter tried it. She said that as soon as the door shut, it was pitch black and dead silent. She felt like she'd instantly gone deaf and blind. The silence was so oppressive, it messed with her head. After just 8 minutes, she was ready to lose her shit and bolted out of there. It took her 2 hours to feel normal again. An official challenge was set up, offering $5 million to anyone who could stick it out in that creepy, quiet room for an hour. Think you've got what it takes? Good luck, buddy. Thanks for watching and follow for more.
We went over that video before in the past, but we just gonna refresh it. It wasn't that exact video. We're gonna refresh it to the new people, to people who's new or freshly part of the collective or just come to the channel recently. But I also wanna say, boy, let me be hanging 500 feet up there like that. I'ma own the damn company. I'm suing everybody in they fam. I'm suing everybody, bro. Don't let me make it up out of that. I'm suing everybody, bro. I'm figuring all types of ways. I'm mad as hell. I hope they all made it up out of that, though. I hope they all made it up out of that, but that's crazy. That's crazy. That's a dangerous job, bro. How y'all reacting? You up there working, nailing, hammering something or something, doing your normal day job, and then the whole floor just, and you gotta hold on to something real fast, and you notice you and all your coworkers is dangling 500 feet in the air on a Wednesday at 7 a.m. on a Wednesday. You over here thinking, I'm about to be going home about 10 a.m. I'm about to be done, and nah, bro. You about to go down there, though. How y'all feeling? What would y'all do? I'd have lost my shit.
Oh my gosh, what's that? Oh my gosh, it's inside the waiting room. Oh my gosh. Hello? Hello? Oi! And this is a magnet as well. Oh, so that's what they were doing. Oh my god.
That's a messed up day. You sitting there getting your, getting your nails done, getting you a manicure, a pedicure, or something, and you just relaxing. It might have been your only day off, and a car just, somebody said it looked like he tried to go up in there when he was veering, like he was veering to go that way. But it looked like there were cars all right there, and maybe he was thinking, let me just not hit the cars. But he an old man. That's crazy. That's what's sad too. He an old man, bro. You about to go up in there with all them people in there, and you that old, bro. Like, what was you doing driving drunk like that? Why you couldn't go have you a beer at your house? How you would drink at the house? Why would you feel like you had to go drive? And it's always like that, bro. The people who always drunk driving always be drunk driving, injured or harm way so many other people, and then they be the ones walking free. That's crazy. They not walking free, y'all get what I mean? Like, no harm done to them. They be getting out the car walking. I know y'all saw the dude that did that to that police officer, and then he got out the car and stumbled, and somebody had to grab him and stop him. He was about to take off and run. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But rest in peace to the people in that nail salon.
Hold my skip, hold my skip. Попали нахуй. Взорвали. Окей, блядь, видео. Взорвали его нахуй. Good job, блядь.
Watch the whole video if you really want to understand maritime law.
You know, your body is a corporation. By law, your body, your physical body is a corporation. So when you die, you're a corpse, because when you're living, you're a corporation. You are a business. And hanging out with that person is bad business. Right. Or who I hang out with is none of your business. Words and terms are based on maritime admiralty, the law of water. That's why when you go into a court, you have a gate. The people sit out here and the judge sits inside. The gate is called a floodgate. When you go through the canal, you have a floodgate. So when you're sitting out here, you're in the law of the land. The judge has no control or no jurisdiction over the people sitting out here. No jurisdiction whatsoever.
Outside the gate.
That's outside the gate. That's on land. But when you walk past that gate, now you're in hot water, and someone's going to have to bail you out. The law of water, maritime admiralty, it's an extraordinary story about how governments rule the world. And unless you understand this, you're never going to figure out what's going on. When you walk into a courtroom and they call your name, you get up and you put your hand on the gate, and you open the gate. The moment you put your hand on the gate, by international law, you of your own volition have opened yourself up to maritime admiralty law, because you were on the law of the land. As long as you don't touch that gate and go through it, you haven't opened the floodgate. Now, once you open the floodgate, there's a piece of wood on top of that gate, and it's called the bar, and you're not licensed to pass the bar. So what you
Every day I miss you in the most ordinary ways. I always stop and wonder what would have happened if I stayed. Cause without you, it's like the ocean. I'm drowning in every single wave. Yeah, without you, I've got no focus. I'm fighting to just get through the day. And I keep falling.
We figured out now that the birds ain't even real. Wait, hold on. Birds ain't real? Well, I got the laptop right there. I'm gonna list the species of birds to you that are actual real birds. And then I'm gonna list the few species, at least the top one out of each species, like of the hawk, eagle, and all them, that are actual just man-made birds that are part of the programming to just fly amongst the other birds to confuse you. Because listen, you got drones, you got your government drones, your CIA surveillance, you got them birds, and then you got your real birds. And then in the middle, you got your fill-ins. So these are synthetic birds, but they are just the fill-ins to just flock in with the rest so that you can't tell the difference. So that's why I say it runs a lot deeper than, birds. Did you know that birds, all the birds were replaced by the government in the 30s? And they are government drones? Okay, now tell us why. Most people can't do that. They just like, well, I heard the theory. Certain species are real and certain species are flat out just drones. And they didn't just do this in America with 3Ks. They did this everywhere. Okay?
Die for knowledge.
Yeah. You want me to dive deeper down that rabbit hole? With the drones, birds, and which ones is fake, which ones is real? Nah, I didn't hear all of it put together the way he said it, but we've seen clips of the fake birds. We didn't see clips. One clip I remember it couldn't make it to the channel. And there was a dude who was showing the bird with the head chopped off, and the head had wires. It didn't have fur, nothing. It was all wires. The whole body. He could see the head dismembered from the body, and it was wires. But it couldn't make it. It was didn't fit the guidelines. And I already got slapped on the wrist for some stuff like that already. That had to wait, come down. So, and I'm telling y'all, I be going against the grain, trying to get y'all some of these clips. And sometimes I be dealing with some heat. I be dealing with some consequences behind getting some of these clips. But yeah, tell me if y'all want me to dive deeper. Like, I'm always try to get y'all the craziest stuff, but sometimes like I get in trouble for doing it.
Bro, we got ships that's so big, bro. We got huge pyramid crafts and everything. But see, this the thing. Our technology don't work without us. You feel me? I'm finna tell y'all why the 7 wonders of the world is wonders of the world. Our technology don't work without us. So if you try to turn on our technology without us, it ain't gonna work. So it's like they conquered all the land and stuff like that and disconnected us from source, but now they f***ed up because you can't work our shit. So now it's like, what you gonna do? You gotta sit here and wait for us to wake up. And when we wake up, it's a wrap.
Killing Act. The Casual Killing Act was written because of the number of people who were killed while being corrected. Okay. And if any slave resists his master, owner, or other person by his or her order, correcting such slave and shall happen to be killed in such correction, it shall not be counted felony, but the master, owner, and every other person so giving correction shall be acquitted of all punishment and accusation for the same, as if such accident had never happened. So that means that if you happen to be correcting someone and you beat them to death, you know how hard it is to beat someone to death? I mean, I thought about that. I said it happened so frequently that they created a law so that you wouldn't feel any what? No guilt, because you were simply correcting them. It wasn't your fault. So I went back to look at who was beating folks to death. I wanted to know. And it was white women. White women were beating black children to death. That's who was
that there's a new ocean. God dropped a 5th ocean right after a pandemic. I mean, clearly the pandemic was chill for him. I don't know how that happens, but I guess it can. This is the 5th one. Apparently, it is surrounding Antarctica. It's called the Southern Ocean, which sounds like a part of a video game map. It doesn't even sound like Earth. So now we got the Pacific, the Atlantic, the Indian, the Arctic, and the Southern. It just sounds like some DLC. It doesn't sound. It sticks out as the one that wasn't here before. Apparently, it was a part of the Pacific before, and the Pacific just said nah, and decided to expand and delegate some of its ocean. So 5 oceans down. In case you wanted to know, I have no idea.
Hey, y'all. The whole time I'm watching this video, the only thing I could think about is that dude who jumped off the cruise ship in the middle of the night. Like, look how fast these damn fish swarm on this food. It don't matter what he throws in there, they tear that shit up. So what do y'all think happened to homeboy when he jumped off the damn cruise ship in the middle of the night? Y'all know a damn Kraken got his ass. And what's wild, these damn fish are acting like freaking piranhas. This is why you should be afraid of the ocean, because all fish can tear your ass up. It don't matter how big they are, them bastards will eat anything. Like, can you imagine falling off in this damn water? Because you're going to hit the water like that meat right there. And look what comes out to get this. Freaking sharks, bro. These ain't them damn little fish. These are some freaking sharks. Yeah, I'm good staying on land, bro.
Yeah, I'm good staying on land too. Y'all know I don't be messing around with the water. I don't be swimming like that. Niggas can't swim. Y'all playing around in the water like that? I ain't gonna lie, I didn't expect the sharks to pop up like that. I wasn't expecting that. And it's crazy how they could really see from like that far up. And then when you drop it, they just swarm like that. Yeah, that's crazy. You know if you fall, they tearing your ass up, bruh. Australia, let me know if that was real. Collective, anybody in Australia, Melbourne, let me know if that was real or if that was CGI. Second, Chico, hope y'all good. Sack, yeah, as y'all know, we always be getting hit with fires. Chico, Sack, what was them fires at? Them badass fires, like 2018 or 2019, one of them. We always get fires in California. They be bad out here. But yeah, and we just had some thick ass smoke over the city the last couple days. But anybody in Sac, let me know if y'all seen that orange or that red looking moon last week. Like, well, I'm shooting this on the 29th. So it was like last week sometime. Also, I want to speak on that Sonya Macy story. It was wrong. It was wrong. But I believe that when she spoke on I rebuke and she started going, she triggered them. Triggered them to pull that damn trigger. It was wrong. But I also think it was, this is part of their plan to keep one side versus the other. As I speak on with the red and the blue. I feel like it's just they plan to keep us fighting with each other. They want to bring those type of topics to the forefront here and there. But I feel we all know that type of shit happens all the time. It's just certain times they want to push it to the media. They want to show it to the masses. And they want to control the narrative or control your emotion. That's what I'm saying. I wasn't saying that it's not wrong. So, bro, next time your ass come at me the way you came at me, talking about my take was whatever it was, move around, bro. Because I stand on what the hell I said. My eyes is open on all the bullshit. It's not just one in this. Nah, bro, you need to open your damn mind. I ain't even gonna tell you what you need to do. I'ma just do what I need to do. Let's put it like that. But shut that shit up next time. What I'm saying is that situation is wrong and she needed them to come help her. And they came and hurt her. And I got a homie. Desmond Phillips, bro, rest in peace. Same little situation. They was coming to come help him. He had mental health. And I didn't even know he had mental health. I just seen he had passed away. It ain't recent. It's like 2017, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, they came to help him. They were called to come help and assist him. You think they helped and assisted him? Hell nah. It's kind of sad. But that just shows some of them be kind of scared. Some of them probably, just like GG33 said in the last video, some of them is NPCs. Some of them NPCs, bro. So they just reacting to, they just doing what the Matrix need them to do, that them people said it to. But they scared most of the time. Some of them do their job. Shout out to the ones who do. The ones who don't, I mean, go take one. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger. It helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But collective, I hope y'all having a smooth 7. I appreciate you, even if you ain't subbed up and you just come to the channel because you like the content. I hope you having a smooth 7 as well. And again, I love y'all, man. I love doing these videos. I told y'all I try to get y'all longer videos, but until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount.